Hi guys, I am Ali back here again with a new video. In today's video I am gonna tell you about a new topic in C++, although it's not a new topic for you or especially the programming student, but for our new language, that is C++, it is new topic, and I have this first video on that is for loop. I have already told you the basic concept why we use loop, and also told you how to use them for and while loop in Python playlist. But now today I am gonna tell you how to use the for loop in the C++ language. I will not only tell you the structure, but as always I will also give you the practical explanation on our practical platform, that is Dev C++. So all you know is for loop is basically an iterative loop which iterates over the given structure. Now proceeding further, before towards our practical platform, I am going to tell you what is the structure of for loop in the C++. Now it has some complexity while having in the syntax as compared to the Python, in which we have very simple syntax like the English language almost, but in this language, that is C++, we have the difference in syntax, otherwise all the concept is same. Now if you haven't watched my previous video of introductions in C++, first watch them in order to have familiarization with the language, then come to this video. It will be much more easier for you to understand them. Now we all know that any of the program in C++ executes only when we have the main function, that is int main, and having the parenthesis. Now after writing that, for the for loop we have to use the keyword, that is for. Now the difference start here. After for, you have to open the parenthesis. First is when you initialize any variable, semicolon, then the test condition, either it be true or false, and with again a semicolon you have to give the increment and decrement, and then close the parenthesis having no colon after that. So this was the for loop initialization, test condition, and increment or decrement operator as you wish to give. And then we open the parenthesis again, brackets, and then inside those brackets, curly brackets, you can have the body of your loop or any of the code you want to run inside that for loop. After then you close that curly brackets, and then as usual you have to give the return 0 if you have ended the program successfully, and the closing parenthesis of int main. Hope you understand that how we use the for loop in C++. In the int main you have to use for, then initializer, test condition, and increment and decrement operator, and under then is the for loop body or the code you want to execute. So this was the basic structure and concept behind the for loop in C++. Now I am going to cover my practical platform so that you will be much more clear to what we are talking about and how we'll be executing this for loop. So then I am searching my screen and going here. Now I am going to make a program for our for loop, a simple for loop, so that you can understand the basics. First of all, as I've already told you, we have to include some header files. Include iostream for having our input and output. Now then input output stream, and then I'm going to include one more thing, that is hashtag include conio.h, that is our header file, without which we cannot use getch method. And then I'm going to use the namespace, that is std, using namespace std, and then the semicolon. This is the first steps that we have to mention or write before starting our main function. Now after then we have to write int, then our main function, parenthesis, and then we have to open the curly bracket. Now we are in the main function of C+ program. Since it is for loop, I am going to write for. Then now this is the basic thing. What you have to write is, first of all I have told you have to initialize. But before initialize, you have to give the data type of variable. I have already told you in the previous video. And so I am supposing here an integer data type variable, it is int I. Hope it is okay. Then initializing it with 0, then the semicolon. Now the second was test condition. I am going with I less than equal to 10. Hope you are understanding it. It will start from 0, that is integer, then it will run till I less than 10 or equal to 10, and it will be incremented here like this, I plus plus. I plus plus means I am incrementing it by plus 1. Okay, hope so it is clear. Now after that, what I have to do is I am going into the body of the for loop. Here it is in the curly bracket. Now I am going to write count, that is basic output statement, then count. Here we have to write our print statement, that is the number we get is. Now I am going a tab space. Now then I am going to print our I and then end L, which will give the execution to the next line, end L and the semicolon. Here it is, our output statement is completed. Now coming out of the curly bracket of for loop, I will write return 0, so that our program has been ended successfully. Now I am going to save this program. Hope so it is clear till now. Now I am going to run this in front of you. Hope so there will be no error and you will have the concept clear regarding the for loop in the C++. Now I have clicked on execute and it will soon be on the screen of yours. Now here you go, we have successfully executed the for loop for the first time in C++, and it is a very basic program in which we have printed the numbers or integers from 0 to 10. And I hope that it is clear to you how we got that, because I have initialized it with 0 with integer I, then it will run till 10 and it will be incremented by plus 1. Since all the conditions are true, it will run till 10 and then it will stop executing, and our output was the number we get with the tab space, and end L is used to give the pointer or hold to the next line. So this was our basic for loop program in the C++. Hope it is clear to you, and in the next videos I will be coming with some more videos in C++, but for now it was all. Hope you have liked this video as well. If you haven't liked yet, please hit the like button and don't forget to hit the bell icon to subscribe my channel, that is Tech Park. Give me suggestion through your comments and share it with your friends as well, and we will be meeting again in the next videos, but this is for now. Thank you.